Erin Martin. Erin is graduating in the top 10% of her class and received the distinction of being an academic elite and an honor graduate. Erin was a member of the National Honor Society, SGA, and the varsity cheer team. She will attend the University of North Alabama and pursue a degree in English. Join me in welcoming Erin Martin.
A little over 4 years ago, I stood in front of you and gave a speech at our 8th grade awards day. Today, here I am again, bringing closure to the chapter that opened for all of us on that day. We were barely 14 and 15, excited by the prospect of high school. When fall came, we walked the hallways as freshmen, looking up to the seniors and envisioning the day that it would all come together for us like it did for them. We thought they had it all figured out. At 14 and 15, it's easy to believe that 4 years is a long time. It's easy to believe that when the clock runs down on your high school experience, everything will come together like the ending of a book. But that couldn't be further from the truth. What no one tells you about high school is that the same person who walks through the doors on the first day of freshman year will be the same one to walk out on the last day of senior year. Sure, you've changed, but in none of the ways you anticipated. For most of us, high school wasn't the reinvention we dreamed it would be. It turns out that it was never about changing yourself, but bettering yourself. We learned to be more hardworking, more passionate, and more competitive. We learned to achieve the things we wanted instead of expecting them to come to us. And we learned that we shouldn't let every blow we take knock us down, and that even if it does, we still have to get back up. For most of us, we have been together our whole lives. From sliding down the fire truck pole on the playground to singing the alma mater on the football field, I have never once doubted that our class is a family. The memories are priceless, and when I remember them, I can't help but smile. The ones we made Friday nights on a football field, and the ones we made stacking desks in Coach Holland's room. The ones we made arguing over a float, and the ones we made with pink glitter. We have grown up together, gone through middle school together, an especially traumatic experience, cheered together, laughed together, and mourned together. I think I speak for all of us when I say that senior year has been the hardest year by far. First, losing a classmate, and then losing the chance to say goodbye to high school in the way that every other senior class has. But God has a plan, and He can turn every loss into a win. Though this ending may not have satisfied our expectations, it has taught us to appreciate time, especially the good times. Some say that you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. But as I get older, I can realize it as I'm still living it. It's the bittersweet feeling of knowing you'll never be able to live something twice, that you'll never be able to go back. The singularity of every moment is the beauty of life, and I can feel it right now. This year, we learned that time is not something we are owed, and that every ounce of it is precious. DAR has given me the best friends, the best teachers, and the best memories I could have possibly asked for. And I feel lucky that my experience is overflowing with memories that make saying goodbye so hard. Moving on is scary, especially when you don't have all the answers. People ask, what comes next? And a lot of times, our guess is as good as yours. But high school is not a book. We don't have to find clarity at the end of the chapter. You might not have that aha moment where you figure out the plot to your life, but you'll have a clue. High school is about getting to know yourself, about exploring who you are and finding out which parts of yourself will lead to happiness. Some seek money, fame, and success, but it's happiness that makes all the difference. Happiness isn't always following a momentary notion of joy. Sometimes happiness is pain, waiting in the wings. Sometimes happiness is slowly stirring, because all good things take time. Sometimes it is sacrificing one thing to gain another. Class of 2020, I pray that in our new endeavors and adventures that God is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our paths. At the end of the day, hindsight may be 2020, but so is our vision. And as long as we refuse to let it be clouded, we will be on our way to a big, beautiful tomorrow.